Well, I've been coming over, 36 years, and people are always surprised when I say 36 years. But of course, that gives a little bit away of my age, but I came very young.
Donna Saim not only fell in love with the TCI, but she was so inspired by the TCI culture and spirit that she wrote a book named Where is Simon Sandy, based on a true story passed on by word of mouth by the residents of Grand Turk. Saim says the first time she heard the story was from a resident named Brian Manco, an environmental officer in Grand Turk, while he was leading an eco tour. Saim was captivated by the story, which became the beginning of something she could only imagine.
I wrote it down as maybe more like a short story, and I sent it to the museum, the National Museum in Grand Turk, and because I knew of their children's program, and I really wanted to support that in any way I could because I love children and having been a teacher and toy store owner. So I was impressed with their program, and I sent it to them, and Deborah Anima at the time was the acting director, and she called me back and said, "Oh, we want this to be a book. The museum wants to make this their book. They want to publish it. And can you find an illustrator?"
Since then, the book has been published and has even won an international award.
It's Mom's Choice Award honoring excellence in children's media, and we won in the category of children's picture books for the people, places, and culture for the year 2009, and we won gold, which is the best you can get, and it's a national award. So we did receive a lot of press for that.
The book is based on a brave little donkey who delivers water to the whole town. One day her owner Simon is sick and the donkey delivers the water by herself, following her familiar route. She and her owner are beloved by the community and in particular by the children who love to follow the donkey Sandy on her water route. According to Saim, several characters in the story are based on residents living in the TCI now.
We based the doctor on the doctor in Middle that we met, Mr. Alton Higgs, and if those that know him will know his purple ribbon on his hat that he made himself. So we took some of the characters that are real people, and after I met Simon, I just loved Simon from Middle Caicos, and so I decided it just came to me, where's Simon Sandy?
When News 4 asked Saim whether or not she had any more books in the making, she mentioned another picture book with a similar making to Where is Simon Sandy, this time about a little Grand Turk girl who tries to tame a wild horse. However, she seemed more eager to speak about another story, her first novel in the making.
My first novel, which is coming out this June, is, the title's not on it, but this is a copy of the cover, Hurricane Mia. And it's the story, it's a Caribbean adventure. The setting is here. I've changed some of the names, but anyone from here will recognize it. And it's a fun adventure story where the team of 3 here, they're on the boat, and they're heading off to find the tea that cures everything. And so you have to read it to find out what the whole adventure is all about.
Saim stated that more importantly than the book itself, Where is Simon Sandy, is that the Grand Turks Children Program is now funded by the proceeds of her book.